Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Tezalovic here on Crusader Kings 2 on the Lord Master channel. Now, before we get this series over with, and I feel like, well, look at the state of affairs in Europe, especially the Emperor of Bosnia and its tributaries, as we look to the independent states for the realm size. Bosnia is now the biggest empire in Europe, but not necessarily the biggest army. That honor would go to the Byzantines, but that's fine by me. All I care about is realm size. We could beat bigger armies than that, honestly. But I feel like, look, this series has been ongoing since the end of November, and we're still in February. And I would like to make an announcement right here, right now. But I feel like I've accomplished every single major goal there is to do as Bosnia. My intention was to form an empire, the strongest European empire, which almost is kind of like a pan-Slavic empire since there's a lot of Slavic cultures. Of an empire with some Italian and Greek and lesser extent Dalmatian, all that. Oh yeah, and don't forget the Avars. Now I feel that, I'm not saying this is the last episode that I'll film, but it's sure coming close. I mean, I don't know if I really want to drag this series all the way for another 150 plus years, because I'm really anxious to do another series, which I'm making an announcement that there will be a new Crusader Kings series that I will be doing. Only the first 4 episodes are already filmed at this time, and more so will be coming. And it will premiere on March the 1st. Mark your calendars, on March the 1st. The new series of Crusader Kings that I will play as is the Republic of Ragusa. That's what I'm going to be playing as. And it'll start in 1101 AD. Again, that's going to be till March the 1st. Ragusa, the new Crusader Kings series here on the Lord Master channel. You first heard it here. It's part of the reason why I feel like, well, this series may come to a close soon. I mean, I may call the series early rather than try to drag it all the way to 1453, which is the end date for Crusader Kings 2, but for me, I'm kind of, exhausted with this, and I'd love to do a new venture. But I'm not going to, leave you on like this. So we'll just get on with this episode right now. But, so I'll call it whenever I feel like, okay, this is the good way to end it on a high note. But I don't think we've reached that point yet, so there's still plenty of time. As we have a new emperor, Stjepan of Bosnia. I did change the hair and the facial hair. 16, just want to have a new look. Plus we never had a ruler with just a mustache. But right now he's a misguided warrior who's strong, proud, and ambitious. A real patriot. But it's time for the organized coronation ceremony and the tournament. The Pope's gotta crown me. I mean, look at all this money that we've earned from that recent crusade for Germany when we beat Britannia. Gotta compose book. I'm spending big already. Let's say, where did I get this heavy dirt blade? Yeah, I tended to forget about the artifacts I have, but look, I already have the Ravager, and I'm sure this dirt blade I could give it to somebody else. Someone that I care. Someone that I care. And look, I can create these kingdoms and even an empire, which, why on earth would I want to create the Empire of Carpathia? But for me, I feel it's long overdue. Let's create another kingdom tile, which I'll give it to this guy here. You run the kingdom now. And I'm gonna start giving some of the vassals away. even though some of them are already held by others. know what, Nitra can join this newly formed kingdom. We're now part of Empire of Bosnia. Yeah, it's ran by the Avars. I'm not giving this Prince Bishopric away. Oh, here's another one. I was about to say, it's one of those areas that are currently held. Ah, Nitra. Pex. Pex. Oh, wait a minute. State you're part of Bosnia. Right. Can't give that away because, you know, that belongs to my de jure part. I could just say, oh well, that's the way it's gonna be. Well, there is independent Poland, so yeah, I'll just give that county away as well. And again, not giving away Ostragon because, you know, Prince Archbishopric. I need that for coordination ceremonies and baptism as an alternative. And also there's a Northern Crusade ongoing, and that's for Hossingland, which is that area up there. And knowing the strength of these guys, I don't think they need anyone's help. They can handle it on their own. That's what we've learned. Now, the Kingdom of Galicia and Voinia is a stretch because Ungevar and Galicia and Basariba and Verona, that belongs to Italy, the most powerful vassal within our empire. So he's in seclusion right now, so I can't, you know, sway him. But hey, you have money. Make him happy and he'll drop off whatever factions that he's a member of. That's just in case. Especially that the King of Bohemia and Stjepan want independence. So let's get going. What the heck? As I snuck in a kitchen for my usual late night snack, I chanced upon Countess Giovanni. We've been chatting and laughing for hours now, but the words grown softer in her hands touching. Suddenly she leads in and whispers softly in my ear. Oh boy, she's a master seductress. They call her the Temptress. I mean, yeah, she's a nice buddy, but you're an adulteress, so it'll never happen. I shall be glad to recognize your divine right to vote as soon as you prove your devotion to the Catholic Church by waging war against the most impious ruler who made war of your excommunication of the Holy Church. Psalm Burgundy. There is an excommunication war. Alright, I'll bring this sinner to justice. An excommunication war. The road forward is clear. I must dispose the corrupted king Aldemar from his throne in order to earn my crown. Only once this war has been won, I'll be able to continue with the preparation for my anointment. My God, say that day comes soon. Okay, a war with Burgundy. That's interesting. Excommunication War. Yep, that's too much. So I'm just going to be uncrowned for a while. It's diseased territory over there. Okay. Put me in the center. Actually, no. Put me on the flank because I noticed there's 2 direct leaders. I'm only a misguided warrior. There's a bet that will lead. And we'll have the Dalmatian with us, even though he's one-eyed. Standard procedure. 4 army groups. Alright. Where do we go from here? One goes there. Again, there aren't that many out there. The other 2 Savoy. I noticed there's some territory up there, so maybe this way as well. And the other that way. Now split up. The retinue should be backing up on the Italian front. That's alright. I ain't worried about marriages yet. So we're splitting, we're getting there. There aren't that many troops out there. Okay. So they're gonna be in Sardinia. Most of their armies are there now. Stay there. Maybe we'll just send the retinue to go after them while we siege the places. As a matter of fact, okay, I'll guess we'll be the ones on the offensive. Siege guy. Boy, pick your landing site. Because, you know, diseased. Those mercenaries? They don't look like, you know. What mercenaries did Burgundy hire? I was about to say, I forgot. What does the symbol look like for Burgundy? Whoever they are, they must be eliminated. That card. They don't have that much money. Okay, these are not mercenaries. I guess they just look like that. No, stop. Wait till the morale goes up. Don't jump the gun. There are many legends about the great woman whose blood I share. Particular stories circulating the court lady focus on an epic feat where Helen proves her strength of character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate her. Oh yeah, that's nice. Strive to be charitable like her. Now let's fight. We're ready. Riding over the hills of Arglestra when I realize how this experience simply become a matter of course. I rarely even think when I charge a battle. It just happens. I could surely make use of this insight, but how? Hey, since I've been on a flanker, so I might as well be a flanker. Gonna be that type of guy. Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Danes has been fighting them. There is truly like a discipline in the ranks. Can't we all just get along? News from China. Sun Gongfu, Emperor Xianongsu of the Song Empire, is no longer the only dragon to rule. General Shang Miaojing has completed his conquest and crowned himself as Emperor Zhang Gaozu of the Qin Empire. He claims to be the true son of heaven and lord of 10,000 years. Talk among the traders from the east say that the Emperor of the Song Empire is most angered by this pretender. The future of this new Qin Empire remains in question, but nobody can argue with the results of Emperor Guangzhou's invasion. And now they bow to a dragon. So there's now only 2 Chinas. Oh, gee. There's that one. Is that correct? No. They don't have the Western Protector anymore, thanks to the Mongols. I think they conquered what was left of the Seljuks. So now, this Caliph is now the strongest empire in the Middle East. Not to mention they're the ones that conquered Jerusalem. And I'm sure sooner or later they're going to go up against the Byzantine empires. They probably want that part of the world again. We gotta chase him. Yes, we're going through diseased territory. I'm willing to risk it. Oh boy. Up the castle infrastructure. And up the siege equipment. You know how we're on the offensive these days. Orthodox scripture. Burn him. Remember, this is an excommunication war. We're not taking territory. landing reinforcements. Well, they're in for a rude awakening. What if it's one of their vassals? This is one of our mercenaries. We're getting there. And yeah, we did lose some of the levy numbers due to the winter. Move out. Wait a minute, there's another battle. Oh, just small numbers, don't worry about that. Yeah, we took out their whole army. Now get out of this diseased area. You wouldn't want to be there. Oh no. We're at it again. It kind of makes me wonder, is there a way or best way to how to defeat this another large empire that is a heretical empire? Well, I'm gonna antagonize them. I'll play a rivalry war, beat the heck out of them, in prison, and the rest they say is history. What we're gonna do. %. We win. With the wicked ruler having been dealt with, the Poles finally accepted the crown of the Emperor. It is time to sheathe our weapons and let the celebrations begin. I have a lot of money. It'll be a coordination ceremony of a century. You don't have that high. Okay, that's a high learning skill. Yeah, I could gain some more knowledge. Huh. Bishop Mate decided to pick a fight with me during tonight's feast. For whatever reason, his conclusion that I'm an ungrateful hypocrite. I'm sure I could settle this matter. I have high diplomacy, you know. I'm emperor. And if you're people thinking about that, you should get married soon. Honestly, I'm in no rush for that. My heir is another strong one. So I'm not that anxious. Plus, those losses we took were acceptable losses. We're a big empire. And I gotta do something about that huge amount of money. We should spend it on something. The entire hospital is done. Oh yeah, this stuff. Yeah, that should be enough. That's a big retinue you have there. You must be serious in defending your territory against raiders and such. I'm glad Ragusa stepped up their game. And speaking of Ragusa, as a reminder... Oh boy! Jeez. Sorry, I had to move. Ragusa will be the new series of Crusader Kings I'll be doing. And the one obvious thing I can tell you, as the only preview I'm going to give you for Ragusa is, yes, it'll be of a small size, but eventually we're going to have to grow that republic because there's no way you can survive as a single county republic like Venice can. Or like Gotland, or in the Isle of Man if the Scots were to form it. Apparently you are both King of Poland and Obarniki Poland. You're the King of two Polands. You may want to send a retinue up. Well, how about I'll only send my retinue out there. If it gets pretty hairy, then oh, what is this? Claimant war. That'll keep it busy. But they took parts of Germany. Blast it. And just remember, whenever Britannia's on the move, and every time we move our armies there, we can never, face them. Even if I were to move that rally point up somewhere else, and they're gonna finish their wars. That's the problem. Nobody can stop Britannia except maybe me. Or we could use the festivities to attract more traders. I thought they were preparing for an invasion, but they stopped. Being male, unmarried, and almost handsome in a court filled with young women who all seek my attention is not half bad, particularly a young wench, almost irresistible and desires the pleasure of my company. Well... Surely one night's passion won't tarnish my soul. How strong is Norway? Not that strong. And the Teutonic state is still expanding. Swithfield is almost all gone. In fact, the Teutonic state controls all de jure parts of Swithfield. Except for this one. But that's under Burgundian control. put me back in. Oh, why'd you do that? Oh, you still managed to beat him. Give you a struggle. Fortunate to be born with a lucky parents. I know where they're going to be going. Empress of Bosnia is a hopeless squanderer. It is baffling to me how anybody would entrust anything of value to such a woman. Warning other people of her damnable habit would be nothing more than my duty. What are we talking about here? She's the most disgraceful empress, and I should have used harsher warning. Oh, gee. We'll bring out local troops. Hold your ground. That'll teach them. Trade war? Yep, trade war. That'll do it. Are they going back down there? They really want that territory, do they? Okay, I'm a flanker, and knowing I'm in a retinue would naturally be going for a cavalry leader. Wait a minute. They're invading for conquest our house. Our house. Oh, up there. Great, that means another opportunity for them to take it. It'll do no good to no one. What's the Teutonic Order up to? Teutonic's Germanic revolt. And also there is a prepared invasion for Suomi, in which those guys are after him. Well, in Suomi itself, they're doing well. Plus they have allies to back them up. Gotcha. You're a heretic, perverting the worshipping of God with twisted and unholy rituals. What more is needed to spiritual? Just trying to make her mad as all heck. You know, in all honesty, I'm not saying I'm not going to apologize for that, but I'm sure that you probably noticed, compared to the other series that I've done, I'm not that talkative because, well, again, it's the feeling of I've done it all in this series and I'm ready to move on with other things, such as the Raguzin series that I will be doing. So I'm just trying to make the most of this. Like, what would I have to do to make me feel like, okay, this is how we're going to end on a high note? Guess I'll stop antagonizing her now that she's imprisoned. So it's going to be this other Empress that I now have to antagonize. Seems they keep changing hands. Yeah, just remember, did your part of Bosnia. That's because I still hold the kingdom title of Bosnia. And one would think, hey, since you're emperor, why on earth do you need that kingdom title for? I mean, it means nothing now that you're emperor or empress, whatever. And I think the reason why I still have the kingdom title, I think it's mostly for ceremonial or for monthly prestige. Yeah, more prestige if you continue holding that kingdom. Feels like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman kills more prey than I. My counselors found a better solution to rebellious fences than mine, and I start to feel that everyone's better than me, no matter what. If they're better than me, I guess I have to accept that. Burgundy, Poland somehow got up there too. And I guess these guys did it as well. Oh, I see. Oh, good. Once the old Norseman is gone, then it's gonna go to Catholic. That's good. It's too bad we can't assassinate him, but that's because I have bad intrigue. The war is won for the Polish. Swedish prepared invasion from Novgorod. They're doing fine, and the town of Gorda will be there to support you. No need for my help. Again, the British are at it again. You gotta stop them. Surprised Ragusa never called for my help, but that's because they could do it themselves. They have the retinue numbers for them to protect the Republic. And that's something I would have to look into in my Ragusa series. Retinues, especially later in that series. Oh yeah, you're a terrible bishop with a hunchback. Gotta put you out of your misery right now. I've been saying that a lot. Putting it somewhere out of the misery. Smallpox broken out in Zadar. Hope it doesn't spread anywhere in the Bosnian domain. Because I built these hospitals and I've spent hard-earned money for these. Was already a sobbing wreck with little love of her own life. Because she's depressed. Now she's mad. But not yet to rival. Not saying I want to beat her in duel, it's just declare a rivalry war. Empire versus empire. Maybe this could be the way to end the series. Again, I kind of want to end this series prematurely without going all the way to 1453, honestly. And I know some of you people watching this may think, I think you should keep going. I mean, look, I accomplished every major goal that I set out to do. Like, what do I got to do? Conquer the Middle East? No, it's too far-fetched for me. As well as for my original intentions as the Bosnian ruler. My original intention is to be the biggest empire in Europe, and I did it. We may not have the biggest army in the world, but we could sure, beat other bigger armies. Your empire is so big, you don't need allies, you just use your wit. And plus, I'd look forward doing that Ragusa series, Merchant Republic, new opportunities and everything. And plus, I will be using mods for the series. Not all that I've used in the past, but some. Just to make things fresh. Speed up a little. Yeah, I just noticed the realm size. How about that? Wait. I'll move. Finish cavalry later. Just pumping my knuckles here. Having wreck. Yeah, it's almost like I'm trying to yell at her. Kill yourself! What I'm trying to do. The clergy is not satisfied with collecting a tithe from all free peasants. They demand a right to collect an extra tithe. The tithe is a tenth of a peasant's harvest or a tenth of their crop's production. If the priests were allowed to collect another tithe, they would double their taxes and thus make peasants protest wildly. Peasants would starve. I wouldn't allow it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, keep controlling Sardinia and maybe you go after Corsica next. And maybe we'll recreate Sardinia and Corsica and then give it independence, just like old times. Huh. Saint Pelka the Venerable, the Duke of Koyavia. Polish saint. He was a good-looking man. If one visits a church in Koyavia, one will still occasionally hear the voice of Saint Pelka among the singing voices of faith. Saint Pelka was so pious that even after his death, he still attends the prayers to God. How many saints do we have? 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 saints in this playthrough. Never came across my domain. Oh, now it's gone after Gotland and it just expired. Oh, Grandmaster died. That's what probably happened. No, he's been Grandmaster. I mean, what the heck? Why did he call off that crusade for Gotland? Did a ruler change or something? No, it's not that either. Probably got cold feet. I'd find myself lying in bed all day. The act of getting up is almost as difficult as that of moving. Food tastes bland. My time spent with friends doesn't bring joy once did. I really don't understand why, but I hate my life. I really do. Now I'm depressed. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, honestly. As I said before about did the major goals of this series not accomplish. It's like, yeah, Alexander the Great wept as there are no more lands to conquer. But as I look around, oh yeah, there's plenty of land to conquer, it's just, well, right. And plus there's defensive pacts that are kind of holding me back from doing anything. Now, why would I want to serve those tiles? What have they ever done to me? Is there a plot? None against me. Why on earth would I want to do that? Matteo. Blessed. Alright. My work with her is done. Hey, are they doing anything better? Oh, invasion of England. Mercenary band, right? Oh no, Romovan band. But they don't have that much troop numbers. Oh, that's interesting. It was originally Anglo-Saxon, then just kept changing hands. There was even Jewish, and now Lithuanians, or Movan pagans, which I thought they were all but eliminated from this world. But apparently not. Yeah, just get back home. I think maybe... yeah, a rivalry war of England. Time for a good war? Oh yes. It's time. It's gonna come very, very soon. Alright, stop. As we look around, Estonian prepared invasion of Lithuania. Poland's got it all taken care of. While meanwhile, they're still bankrupt. Yeah, this is what a rivalry war is for. We can no doubt beat them, but if we keep her in prison and has almost no way in waging war unless their vassals does so, and so the Western European powers can finally strike back at the British. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe in the future we should do a great conquest for Greece. You know, just to have another part of it. Or even Thrace and get Okay. I think I thought about my final plans for this series. As I said, I think I am most willing to end it early. Not all the way to 1453 as I'm honestly getting tired. Alright, let's Rivalry War's just started. Move the troops to Zahumia. Try to get everyone together. Because the British are coming. Yeah, I made a Paul Revere reference. The British are coming. Yeah, we're gonna let them sail their ships towards our empire, or at least march to our borders, and then we'll fight them wherever. Really? Well, I'll just go in a dungeon. Qualifies it enough. Oh, they're already up there. Very well. Just hang on a moment. We still gotta get the rest of our troops together. Second Teutonic War for Gotland. This time for real for them. Okay. Standard procedure. Okay, you two go up north. And the others will stay here and get the retinue with you. Because the other British armies might be around. I mean, they're going to be defending for a moment. But it's only a matter of time before they're going to send their fleet with their great armies this way. Having a abdominal pain right now. You think it's slow? Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be slow fever. Oh, blast it. Oh, that's going to be my darn fault. You're a terrible court position. If you screw up one more time, it's going to be your head. Retake this territory real quick. We'll be waiting for you. one to Italy. The other stays in Bosnia. We don't know where they'll be coming from. They could come from anywhere, you know? Just say it's slow fever and I'll be alright. Slow fever. Look, I'm stressed, I'm depressed. Slow fever. This is gonna kill me. My life's in your hands. Mate Ninoslav made me drink. A Pavel strapped me down on his operating table. I almost dozed off while he prepared his instruments. When he raised the scalpel towards me, I felt wide awake. I'm sorry, my lord, we must remove the root of the problem. The treatment was successful, but I paid a heavy price. Now I'm one-eyed. Look at me now. If it weren't for this helmet, if I wore a hat like as if I was running a merchant public, I would look like a pirate. Yep, this is what I get for going through diseased country. I should have thought better. Either that or I just would have committed suicide right then and there. Again, if I die, Vladislav, another strong one, will be leading Bosnia. Okay, we'll link up with you, and we'll soon start marching north. It's too much for the winter to handle. This isn't the best place for it to be here. We'll go along with you. Be on guard, everyone else. Alright, we got some fine commanders. I'm sure we'll beat the heck out of them. Again, this is about territory. It's a rivalry war. We're just here to get the Empress, take her in prison, unless I decide to execute. And I realized that I'm fighting while I'm still severely injured, stressed, and depressed. This could have killed me, but I'm at a point where I just don't care anymore. You're getting a martial education, and you're gonna be tutored by whoever's the best martial around. Well, not, you know, best martial skill. That's the word you're looking for. Deal with these fools. Alright, no longer severely injured. Just scarred for life now. I am tempted about should we take it to their homeland? Since we're sieging that area and they're probably going to want to come get that area back. Yeah, I think we should do that. Send 2 armies. I don't know if it's possible, but you know, split them up. I don't know if it's gonna work that way. Oh no, there's enough ships for all of us. Because it does work that way. Alright boys, setting sail for England. One to Land's End, and the other to Straits of Dover. If they're not going to be coming, then make a little cautious step. Gotcha. Possible to revoke your title? No. Unless there was a way to, you know, because I would have loved to grab all that money. Okay, the fleet's already there. Wait for the other. As we'll continue to move. I don't think I'll make it in time, but you can at least try. Build up fortifications just to keep them busy. Okay, one to Cornwall, the other to Middlesex. This will definitely show them. Yep, this is definitely enemy territory. Try to look for their armies. Their supposed great armies out there. There it is. Fight them. Oh, it's been ages since I've felt so reinvigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving. As if by some unspoken bond, I exclaimed eagerly one night. Or higher power of some kind. Oh, this is all you, my lord, one of my soldiers said with a look of a genuine surprise on my face. On his face. This is a team effort, soldier. And they call me the pilot. During the battle, I catch sight of a pale man who looks like my friend Hinsa, and he is struck down. Instead of pushing soldiers out of the way, I'm hurrying over to where I saw him fall. I know it is not Hinsa, but I cannot help myself. Must remember to tend to our wounded. Remember, I'd like to be the pious one. Capture the King of Ireland. Good. Should we really take that area? I mean, we should start hunting. Like, where's their other armies? Unless that one was it. And we haven't seen the others yet. Hey, wait a minute. I think they're coming for us. Glad I sent my army down there. The other army that I told them to remain back. Alright, we're gonna cut them off. We can handle it. Yeah, sure. Got nothing better to do in life. It's good to be the Emperor. Told you we can handle it. Yeah, that's something you should do. Just kill all their retinues before you can get back to the ships. Because I know by the time the war is over, I'm just gonna move all the way around back to your ships. Get back to your army, there's a disease out there. You wouldn't want to catch that again, would you? Oh, that's gotta be them. It doesn't matter, war's over now. Come back home. Back to the ship. Drinks one of Stjepan. Oh, she's on that plane. Look, I'll end it very soon. I'm just wondering where. Swithield pacified. Though it has been a long and grueling fight between the Teutons and the natives of the Swedish lands, the campaign has finally ended with victory for the Christians. No longer the faithful in the north fear for their lives, as the Teutonic Knights patrol the lands to make sure to punish any infidels who dare stop in the Christian lands. What was once known as a pagan fear of the north has been pacified, never to be seen again. The rampage and danger has ended. Have fun, Highland. Glad I was able to contribute ever since the beginning of it. Adriatic Sea. Ragusa? Yeah. You know what? I'd like to fight one more battle. She can come too. Wait for a movement to be locked. There it is. Return. Oh, there's even possible to. She can. Oh, you withdraw as well. Yeah, just one more battle, then that's it. Oh, that was it. Ah. Thought it was going to be a massive one, but no, that was a small force. So for God's sakes, get out of there. put you under house arrest. Alright. And that's what I call patting myself in the back for this. And hurry up and get back over here. I always knew my ambition would help me reach great places and acquire some wealth. During a way is always a nice bonus. Gold, diamonds, ore, coins. So the Teutonic state now owns all of Sweden. Could this also mean this would be the end of the Northern Crusades, or will it continue into Norway? French and goes in embargo war. Well, I guess it ain't over yet. Stop. Turn around. Change course. It ain't over yet. And we know Venice is partaking in that as well. Your land in that area of Normandy. Normandy, right? Yes, correct. Ragusa always gives me such trouble. Hey, another Tezalovic. They call him the Wise. Blessed be his name. Put me in that army too. And get the Finnish girl in too. She's not a girl, she's an old woman. I don't think it's a good idea to just hold your ground. You know there's a lot of them out there. Wait for reinforcements. Oh hell, you may want to go up there. The realm shall never rest, and neither shall I. Yeah, we're drawing a lot of them over here. Land here. But good, they are coming. Glad that we landed reinforcements. Wait till movement locked. Oh man, it's getting massive. Okay, they stopped. Now they're coming to this army. Against Estonia. Boy, oh boy. Were we ever. Oh wait, that's against Svithield, or what's left of it. Oh, you'll be fine. I'll respectfully decline. Well, meanwhile, there's about to be a big battle. And the king is in that army. French king. Move in. That's the majority of their army in there. Doing very well. Didn't know there's room for all of us. Again, this is an embargo war. How did... Wait a minute. Is there a trade post up there? Yes. Ragusa dominates the... That's what this is. Only... Okay. They don't have any trade posts up there. That's this one. Just one. You put me there. And that's what we're gonna do. We'll hold our ground. But they still have a lot more out there, including mercenaries. They'll be back soon. So can we really handle another assault? That's the question. Well, what about my young brother? We're winning. And so is Ragusa. Take care of those guys over there. Gotta have more ambition, young lady. Huh, the Doge himself is just gonna waltz in here. Thinks he's all that, only to get... He didn't get killed, but you know what I mean. Oh, get out of here. You don't want to catch smallpox. Oh. Oh is right. This is Hill's territory. But we have the retinue. Okay, get our best this way. And we're going to use the one who's unyielding, good at defending. Beating against a superior number of enemies. Can that be proven once again? Here comes some more. Riding over the hills, I see a group of haphazard soldiers coming from my unit. Weapons raised, When you're finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees in dirt, wondering on why I'm still here. The Marshal of the Irish band. I'll count on myself. I was chasing over the hills when, carrying on, the second shoved me aside. I'll take this one, my lord, vigorously swinging his elegant spear of the cross. He did well, did he? Did you kill him? No, you didn't. You won the duel, at least. Still holding the line. Well, we took quite a bit of losses. But, we've won for Ragusa. Now we can truly go home. Back to your ships. Now we can finally have some rest. And I think I have one more episode planned for this series because I think I found a way to end it on a very high note. But I think it may come. I don't know if it'll happen in this reign or in Vladislav's reign. But, it's just I'm looking at, you know, possible great conquest. Oh, son of a... Oh, that's a person I should antagonize. This guy. Get rid of him. Montserrat, no longer German eye. Simple task. It's all that wanting that gets them into trouble. A Bosnian. No longer Italian. Whoops. There we go. Right. At least we're going to end that on that note. And we might be looking into... Is it still possible? Nope. Not possible for a great conquest because we have more troops than them. So that's not possible unless you want to do something else. I'll figure out a way of how to end it on a very high note. So we'll find out then more and see if Vladislav he's not ready, but 2 years he will be ready. Because I might be contemplating suicide. We'll contemplate on the near-term future for the Tezalovic series. But until then, so long for now.